that should be up and running. Yep, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and do this. This is Goliath the Soothsayer. There's no audio. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be. This could be a typical Flash game where it's like done in 15 minutes, or I could be stupid and it takes an hour. Who knows? There's the sound. Should we bet how long it is? I don't think that's necessary. Damn, that last stream really got y'all in a betting mood, didn't it? Is it too loud? Hold on. I turned it down. Ah! There we go. Goodness. Okay. Oh God, it's a woman! Based on a true story. Listen, when they say it's based on a true story, it could be very loosely based. Hello! Welcome! Started a week ago. My brother had been missing for the better half of a year, and we'd all but given up hope of finding him alive. It was as if he just suddenly disappeared from the face of the earth, leaving everything behind. Okay. It was decided that his affairs and finances should be handled and closed off immediately. You'll never guess which lucky sibling got that job. Initially, everything was relatively straightforward and simple. That is until the first night at my brother's house. Strange noises and dark whispers plagued my sleep. I remember running and stumbling in my vain attempts to escape the horrors nestled deep in my dreams. And I awoke the following morning, not in the bed to which I fell victim to exhaustion, but on the cold wooden floors of the attic, with no recollection of how I came to be in this room. Most disturbing of all is my only exit was mysteriously locked from the outside. I have been here in this attic for days, unable to escape whoever, whatever, holds me captive in this room. I can hear them in this house, in the walls and in the floors. They utter obscenities and demand reverence. I sometimes even think that I can hear my brother's voice amongst the cacophony of vitriolic abuse. So I sit here, tormented and driven to the brink of insanity. No matter how loud I scream, the voices shriek back louder. All that I know is that I must now escape this prison and find a way to release myself and my brother's soul from the bondage of this evil. Somewhere in this house, the answer waits for me. Whoa! What a backstory! Yeah, she doesn't watch my streams. Oh boy. Ooh. I like the look of it. Ooh. Ooh. Light streams into the attic through the window embedded in the roof. An old musket is racked up against the wall. Somehow I don't think it'll work, as it is missing its firing hammer. That's important. Oh, hello. Chest of drawers, I spotted a roll of rope. Right as I click the rope. That's good. Oh, Father, help me. Old wooden crucifix. Okay, cool. That'll come in. Oh. Rope. Crucifix. Okay. I like the aesthetic. This is really cool. Through it I can see to the backyard and the forest that this property backs onto. I could break this window and scream for help, but not with not another house within 5 miles. I'd be wasting my breath. Salt? Thick line of salt on the floor here, spanning from one side of the door to the other. Almost as if whoever placed this here did so in an attempt to create a barrier. What's that? The urn on the floor is empty. That's an urn? It seems that it was once filled with the salt poured on the floor at the foot of the door. Oh, the door is locked and unfortunately this is my only way out of the attic. I have to get this door open somehow. What waits for me outside this room is merely secondary to my concerns. Okay. Old white sports coat. Yay! Roman Catholic prayer card. That's unusual. I didn't know my brother was a religious person. I was always under the impression he was agnostic. Maybe he found faith before he disappeared from the face of the earth. As one does. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. That's just the give us this daily bread. Yep. Okay, that's the typical prayer. Area of this wall doesn't climb all the way up to the rafters. The gap is too small to climb through. There's a chance I can thread something through the rope. Rope can be thread. Nothing else in there. Okay. I cannot pick up the urn. There's a hole through the rope. Ooh. Rope. Nope. Okay. Can I go further? Nope. Prayer card. Thread can be rope. It can. Yes. A thread is made up of many rope. A rope is made up of many threads. Is there a loose brick or something? I truly am trapped. If I could pick the lock, it wouldn't help. The door handle freely turns, however, the door doesn't budge. It seems to me that this side of the handle rivet is threaded and won't work. Ah. Prayer card with the salt. Okay, we're already off to a really weird start. I can't look up. I cannot go any further. I've checked this pocket and now it's empty. What about the other pocket? Surely a sports jacket has more than one pocket, right? Let me out! Okay. Do you need a ladder or something? Do you need to move? Oh! Oh! A dark metallic meat hook. Why is there a meat hook in the attic? Loophole at one end. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I don't really see a purpose in carrying this around with me. Oh, I'll give you a purpose. You've tethered the hook to the rope. Why is that so violent? Rope and hook. Oh, you use the rope and hook to fish for the door handle on the other side. Oh! I have to like act. Oh. Hold on. There we go. You could actually, you had to. Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Whatever transgressions I've committed. You ain't shit. The eerie darkness at the foot of the stair beckons me. Left wall here is cracked all the way along the length of this area. Good bet that whatever malevolent force here exists in this house is responsible for this. Considering what just happened, yeah, I'd say so. It's a photo of my brother with two friends. He's the one dressed in the white shirt in the middle. Is he? Yep, that's a picture. Marked Jerusalem 2005. Well, here we go. Oh my god. There's something evil afoot. It closed by itself. Uh-oh. More pictures of my brother. He certainly was a traveler. Odd that he's wearing white in virtually every picture. Uh-oh. This barrier seems to have been broken. Oh, boy. So, this game was made by the guy that made Exmortis. Oh, the vibe, it's there. Oh, this takes me back. Holy shit. A couple of spare computers sit on the left side. One was used for playing the share market. One was a game machine. Ooh, he kept an e-diary. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a no-go. The fucking space paranoids. Fucking Space Invaders sound. That's funny. My fucking mouse. Murder. Well. Murder note. Yep, that's what I expected. Laser printer. There's the mouse and keyboard. Spare laptops. Anything in the trash? Nope. Oh, chair? Nope. Okay. Don't do that. Okay. Yeah, let's go in. That's a great idea. Oh, I hate that. This.
Can you hear me? I can't diminish anymore. If I choose this over you, there's so much we can lose. Are you hearing me?
I don't like this room. Is that a voice I was hearing? Demon be gone! Demon be out! Okay. Oh, this is unnerving. Oh, I hate this. This is great. Oh, the ambiance. It's so good. Random pictures. I need to pump up the light in here to see where I'm going. I'm sorry! I didn't mean to disturb you! It seems to be locked. Oh yeah, I could have guessed! Let's go to the lounge room. Surely this will be fine. Oh, Buddha! Oh, hello. A Jewish shofar? What the fuck is that for? Looks like it was set for a meal, TV. Merlot colored suede couch. Hell yeah. Can I open the curtains at all? Why would I want to do that? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, linen closet. No matter how hard I pull. Okay. God, this is so good. I'm just taking all sorts of religious iconography with me. A couple of pens out of a weighted holder. Page ripped out from a notepad. Has the word lust written on it. Uh-huh. Table? No. It won't budge. Okay. Guess I gotta go back. Where could my brother have kept the key? Okay. This is where I fell asleep on the first night and woke up the next morning in the attic. I won't be making that mistake again anytime soon. Well, in we go. Oh, hello. Hello? Whoa! I saw something in an episode of Supernatural. You collect the sin of lust. Congratulations. Yeah, I collected the sin of murder at one point too. That was cool. Pictures of my brother decked out from head to toe in white. Digital readout. That's not super helpful. I had a clock like this. $23.28, maybe? So with this, it can't be 6931. So yeah, I think it's 2. Well, it could be 2, 3, or 4. I don't know. I feel like we need to get more clues to that. Could be a 0. Normally with clocks like this, they don't have a 0 at the end, as far as I recall. Only time they have a 0 is like in a 10. Okay, I have a bunch of religious iconography. Time to leave. Demon be gone! Demon be out! Okay. Ha! Okay. Oh, 30 or 400 that they're witching out. That's true. Well, it's all through the daytime, but you know, it could have been manipulated in some way. Oh no. Oh no, it could be, wait, hold on. Damn it. Okay. Damn. Okay. Vinyl shade. Comfortable looking recliner. Yeah, I hear you mumbling in the corner. You knock that off. A throbbing stream of daylight. Okay, yeah, that's certainly a sentence. Yeah, that goes to the master bedroom. That goes to the office. This goes back up to the attic, right? Yeah. Hate that. Yeah, this just goes to that's just the master bedroom. Demon be gone. Demon be out. That's locked. Linen closet, lounge room. There's nothing really here. See, the thing with this stuff, I don't know what it's used for. I don't know what is a Jewish shofar? A shofar. Okay. Okay. Jewish shofar. Musical horn. It's a horn. Yep. Blowing the shofar symbolizes the coronation of God as king, call to repentance and spiritual awakening, reminder of important events. Okay. Serves as a spiritual wake-up call to remember one's connection to God. Interesting. Okay. What was the other things? Shinto Emma. This is all religious stuff. Where they write prayers or wishes. Emma are left hanging up at the shrine, where the kami are believed to receive them. Okay, so do I need to put it at the shrine then? The horn. It can be used for rituals. Okay, I get that now. Yeah, okay. A crucifix is used for cleansing spirits out. I know that much. The Shiva statue. I don't know. Religion's gotta catch 'em all. This reminds me of... I don't remember what show it was. Or it was a movie or something. Where the main character's father went on... Like, anywhere they went, they got some sort of religious iconography to keep in their house. And it got so... There's, like, such a culmination of religious energy. That it caused a, like, a conglomeration into something bad. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Shiva statue. Significance. Cosmic cycle of creation, preservation, and destruction, acting as a focal point for spiritual energy, meditation, and devotion. Placing these statues in homes invites Shiva's blessing of protection, prosperity, and spiritual growth. Okay. Shiva needs to be placed in the most northeast of your home. I don't know which way is north. Boogity, bitch! Oh, hey, the Quran. Okay. What? Wow, he really was just Pokemoning all the religions, wasn't he? Hey, no, let me back in. I wasn't done. The mirror on this wall broke after I saw that thing in the reflection. I better leave this on in case something else comes through the reception. What else could come through? This tall boy assembly is empty. Okay. Uncomfortable looking chair. Demon be gone! Demon be out! I think I need... Is there a place I need to put these? Where could my brother have kept the key? This window looks out onto the national park here in San Raimi. Raimi? San Raimi. I don't know. Don't do that. I'd rather you didn't. Oh my God. Oh, maybe this is the code for the computer. Hold on. 2 3 2326? Two. Okay. I hit the tab button and that came up. No, that's not it. What the fuck was that? Okay. This is so quirky. Paper mache is so messy. Oh yeah, no, it's a fucking nightmare to deal with. That shit gets everywhere. Okay, I believe it is 2. Oh no, it's the blank space. 5054. It's the empty space. That's clever. Okay. Alright, game dev. That's clever. Five, 0, 5, 4. Success! Oh boy. Oh no! Okay. February 12th. God damn it. After the dramas in getting from Spain across to Greece, I was quite surprised in how quickly and effortless the trek into the Middle East was. Brad was not wrong when he mentioned how cold it is in the highlands of Israel this time of year. I wrongfully met his original statement as such with sarcasm. This morning, I finally made it to Jerusalem, half expecting a place of quiet spiritualistic harmony. Once again, I find myself surprised with the cacophony of noise and the speed of life around here. I couldn't find any I Love Israel t-shirts for mom and dad. Of all the places in the world, into a curio shop, I never expected it to be the holy city of Jerusalem. Examining the bag a little closer, it held a few items that initially perked my interest. Inside, I found what at first looked like a foreign board game. Upon closer inspection, holds a lot in common. What is known as a Ouija board. Oh, great. Inside was a glass divining guide for the board, religious-related paraphernalia, from a variety of different religions. Oh, shit. And an old scroll, which reads in the form of a poem. A Ouija board? A Luigi board? I don't know if you can burn a Luigi board. Maybe when I'm lying bored on the beach in Thailand next week with a margarita, I might decide to pass some time by playing around with it. Here I sit in the terminal of Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi. Ooh. Unfortunately, I am restricted to this immediate area as I wait for my connecting flight to Malaysia to start boarding. Air here smells kind of musky, however, unique enough to tantalize my culturally explorative nature. Mental note for my future endeavors with this country. Stay away from the airport cafe lamb rolls. They are nasty. I don't know. For me, I've had lamb before. It can be good. It just has to be prepared in a specific way. Ugh. It's a hard life, isn't it? As I type this out on the keyboard, I'm lying here, a secluded Thai beach, looking out over the ocean with the sunset as its background. It's simply beautiful. The first night in a while, I've had no plans. Interest in the board that I picked up has perked up to the point I might kill an hour tonight, playing around with it. Oh, great. This is going to sound strange. The board spoke to me. No, not literally, but when I used it for the first time last night, I think that I actually contacted something. Great! This is a great start! Maybe it was my subconscious manifesting itself. There's something more to this board than I had ever hoped for. Not much information was passed, only a few answers of yes and no. Still exciting all the same. Received word that Brad had been rushed to the hospital. Oh no, Brad! He mentioned something along the lines of chest pains, dizzy, and passing out in a public place. He feels okay now and was kept overnight for observation. Doctors ran a whole lot of tests on him. They don't know what could have caused it, alone from a heart attack. Said that I stay in Thailand while he traveled back home and consulted his doctor. He's a little freaked out by what had transpired. I tried lamb once at a Brazilian restaurant. We have I don't know what kind of restaurant. I think it's Mediterranean. We have a restaurant close to where we live that has lamb rolls, and they're not bad. They're pretty decent. Once again, I find myself shaken by that board I picked up. Play around with it again. Phrase of the day is "and then some." Rather than repeated yes and no to my questions, I started getting constructed words. It was all pleasant at first, but what scared me away was the words "how is Brad formed?" Oh, surely my subconscious at work again, because I sure as hell didn't spell it out intentionally. Little experiment this time around. I invited Kazi over earlier today to sit in a session with the board. Ever the skeptic, his original reaction to the offer forced me to offer copious amounts of the local Bintang beer. Didn't take long for the spirits to come out. Without fail, we were witnessing constructed sentence being formed. At this point, the standard banter between Kazi and I started flying. "You're doing that! No, you are!" To which we agreed to remove our hands from the glass at the same time. For a small moment, it seemed the glass moved by itself. Uh-oh. I finally arrived back home. After a long trip, the phrase "there's no place like home" rings so damn true. After the amazing sights and experiences I had in Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, I am having trouble comprehending a return to the mundane life of an insurance salesman. Wow. As nice as it is to be home, I'm not looking forward to slipping back into the habit of spending bored nights staring blankly at a TV screen. At least I have Goliath. Who's Goliath? Goliath? Where did I get that name from? In reading over my previous entry to this diary, I made mention of that name. I can't remember where I pulled it from, but maybe it has something to do with the unusual nightmares I've been having as of late. Could have heard the name elsewhere? In any case, it seems like an appropriate name for the spirits of the board. Jay's called you a bitch? Well, listen, no you. Speaking of, tonight may require another session again to kill some time. I just can't deal with another... I can't deal with another episode of Dancing with the Stars. That's fair. They had Dancing with the Stars on at work a couple days ago, and I'm like, holy shit, this show's still going. The rabbit hole runs deeper than I'd ever expected. I've been contacting Goliath fairly frequently of late. I fear this is becoming somewhat of an obsession for me. The nightmares have been getting worse! I've even now started to find myself sleepwalking. On the odd occasion, I would fall asleep in bed or on the couch and wake up in the attic. Always the attic. Always the attic. I'm ready to turn in this board. Things have suddenly turned nasty. You are mine? What the hell is that supposed to mean? I ended up deciding against destroying the board for now. However, I did discard it to the corner of the closet. Yes, I'm ready to close the book on that chapter for the time being. Brad is dead! Ah! His mother called me today to relay the news. One moment he's walking around talking to his family. Suddenly he trips on the corner of a rug and hits his head on a granite bench top. Oh no! I'm sorry. It's not funny. That's just, that's some 1,000 Ways to Die bullshit right there. Aw, damn. I'm devastated. He was just 28 years old. I'm unsure if the distant cackling laughter I heard after receiving the news was coming from my closet or a dark corner of my mind. I come and expect horror, and I see Windows XP. Exactly what I was expecting. Yeah, Windows XP can be horrifying. Hello, sir. Welcome. Brad's funeral was today. It is a sad day indeed. Bad news. His whole family was there, as was our circle of friends. Julie had a miscarriage a week ago. David broke his leg after coming off his bike. Greg and Dana are being audited by the IRS for taxation anomalies that neither were aware of. And then Brad. Oh, Brad. Oh. On another tangent, everyone I spoke to today commented about how tired I look. Just the lack of quality sleep lately is starting to take its toll. Like, everything is depressing. Yeah, everything's going bad. This is why you don't play with Ouija boards! I told you! I received a frantic phone call at 3 a.m. from Kazi. At first he was talking so frantically, I had trouble understanding him. After I managed to calm him down, he got to the reason for his call. It seems that ever since he and I spoke to the Goliath spirits in that board, strange accidents and disturbing events have plagued him and those close to him. A strange parallel to what I've been experiencing since isolating the board to the downstairs closet. Kazi implored me to take his request seriously. He apparently consulted with the local medicine man, described to him what had happened when we were together in Thailand, and used the board. The medicine man was very stern in what we needed to do to alleviate our circumstances. Kazi really referred to the medicine man, calling the board the Soothsayer. To sever our bondage to these spirits, Kazi implored me to split the board up into 7 pieces, along with 7 religious artifacts, bury it where no one will ever find it. The medicine man also suggested that we each wear white for a year to stave off any possible residual harm that may be brought upon us. That's why he's wearing white at every picture. Okay. Worst case scenario, create an unbroken barrier of salt to create safe rooms in my house. Well, that didn't quite work, now did it? I dismissed Kazi by telling him I would take his plea seriously. As disturbing as his phone call was, Kazi was known for his excessive use of medicinal supplements. Let this be a warning, kids. Say no to drugs. Say no to fucking spiritual shit! God, that's just inviting trouble. Kazi's request is starting to seem not so crazy after all. I'm starting to hear and feel things around me which defy any rational explanation. Appliances turning themselves on, cold spots in random areas of the room, thumping and whispering. This morning I got out of the shower and I thought I heard was a deep guttural growl echo down the hallway. Oh, no thank you. The walls seemed to breathe, and lights seemed to buzz with electrical activity, while lights dim, flare, and burn out on a daily basis. I fear my obsessive use of the Soothsayer has given Goliath a taste of my world. I've opened the door enough for them to see the other side, but I don't think I've given them space to come through just yet. Don't try raising the spirits from sleep and you'll be fine. Exactly! Last night I dreamed again. A man, woman, and her mother, fighting amongst themselves until a knife was pulled. Then I awoke in a hot sweat, once again finding myself on the floor of the attic. I received an email from Kazi asking why I haven't destroyed the board yet. He assumed as much after his run of injuries and bad luck continued to snowball since we last spoke. He kept referring to the love, lust, murder triangle of the spirits that keep within the confines of the Soothsayer, a context that is lost to me at the moment. Okay, we have the lust and we have the murder notes. We need the love note now. We have the prayer note. Does that count? Remember in theater, some classmate wanted to bring a Luigi board to Bree's dad, which is haunted, by the way, and Bree had to put her foot down about it. Yeah, no, that's just, in general, you don't fuck with that shit. I was dating a girl in Rhode Island at one point. Yeah, Rhode Island. Yeah, it's crazy. Boot camp was wild. And she had talked about bringing out a Ouija board, and I said, nope, absolutely not. I'm not dealing with that. And she's like, are you religious? I'm like, not really, but it's common sense not to mess with that shit. I have enough bad luck as it is. I don't need some otherworldly karma as well. Jeez. Places by the highway and on the countryside. A lot of people died near that house. Jesus Christ. Things are getting intensely frightening here. Not only am I hearing and feeling strange things, I am now seeing apparitions in mirrors and in the shadows of this house. God help me! If Kazu's medicine man feels his suggestion can help, then it's time for me to take this seriously. I ran full pelt into the park behind my house with shovel in hand and dug a hole deep enough that not even 100 years of natural erosion would uncover the soothsayer. Sweaty and dirty, I returned to the house to collect that infernal board. To my dismay, when it came time to remove the board from the safe I had placed it in, I realized that I had forgotten and misplaced the access code. Uh-oh. In a rage, I kicked and screamed, slamming doors in my wake. My one chance to unburden myself of the guilt, bad luck, and pain I have unleashed upon myself and my friends was gone until I could piece together the code for the safe. Here I now sit. How many more is there? This is the last one. Here I now sit, hearing the whispers again. Speaking lies. All of it lies. Goliath and the Soothsayer are not to be trusted. They may manipulate our lives or demand reverence in payment for our dabbling with the Soothsayer, but we are all empowered by our privileged existence. They can have the last shred of my desperate sanity, but they will never take my soul without a fight. Those still echo in my thoughts. You are mine. Payment indeed. They're coming for me right now. I can hear their screams and demands getting louder and louder with each moment it passes. Stairs, the hallway, outside this door right now. Consummate the vows of defeat. Dear God. End document. He's not in a good place right now. Something tells me. Alright. Well. From what I can understand, shit's fucked! So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have the 7 holy artifacts. So now we just need to, we need to properly dispose of the thing now. But we need to get to the backyard. No, it's in a safe. Where's the safe? Did it say where the safe is? Okay. The closet. The closet, that's right. It's the, no, not here. It's in... Holy shit! There's a bright light coming from behind this door. Not to mention a deep guttural growl coming from the same area. I'm not sure I want to be going in there. In we go! Into the great unknown! Key hangs from the roof in the closet. Oh, okay. It's just a key. Small yet convoluted safe is on the floor here. Heart square circle. Hot alarm vest security system. Okay. Love, lust, murder? Oh no. Spooky. Okay. So where could I find... Oh, the key! No? Was there another door that was locked? You stop that. You stop that. The door is locked. No, don't go upstairs. No. Inventory. Door key. No? This is the only other key that I have. What do you mean, no? There's 14 letters. The murder note, the lust note. So there's a love note somewhere, I guess. Unless it's... No, the prayer card is... Okay. I need a love note. The darkness. I don't like it. So I think all of these artifacts I'm gonna need to bury with the pieces of the board or whatever. I don't even know what it looks like. So where else could this door key go to? Because I don't know what other locked doors there are. Funny sound. Master bedroom. And the bathroom? What bathroom? Oh, there's a bathroom! I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, Jesus. Look not for what is there, look for... Look not for what is there, look for what is not there. Candyman, Candyman. I'd rather not tempt fate right now. Enough crazy shit is happening in this place as is. God, last thing you want to do is summon a Bloody Mary in the midst of all of this. Look for what is there. Look not for what is there. Look for what is not there. Nothing of immediate interest. Look for what is not there. Nothing of real interest. No, okay. I was like, I'm gonna turn out the lights. Things are gonna get bad. There has to be something in here. Come on. Ah, I'm wasting your water bill. Oh. No. You, stop it. Look for what is not there. Just a towel. Only one has a mirror. There seems to be looking out for what is there, look for what is not there. Look for what is not there. What are you? Oh, hey, I found the fucking love note. This has been there the whole time. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. What could that possibly entail? Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. It was... It should have been obvious given the letters. Oh, yeah, no, that is just a Ouija board. Yeah, no, I don't fuck with this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give that a big fuck no. The soothsayer that my brother obsessed over in his diary. Could this be the cause of his disappearance and all the crazy things I've witnessed in this house? My brother mentioned that I have to bury this board, split it into 7 pieces. Only then will his soul be released. Alright, now shit's gonna get spooky. Oh, now I can use the door key. Okay. Brother, use the soothsayer. Use the soothsayer. Save my soul and yourself. The Ouija divining glass, usually used with the Ouija board. In this case, the soothsayer. So I'm going to use it with this board. I might as well just leave it right there. Oh! There's a hole dug in the ground here. There must be the hole my brother referred to. Now to bury this board once and for all. You placed all 7 religion-themed objects in the hole. Ah! Back, foul beast! Demon, be gone! Woo! And so, Goliath the Soothsayer was no more, buried deep under the topsoil of a secluded national park, and nigh a chance in hell of the demonic entities trapped within its physical confines escaping to terrorize anyone again. While the mystery of my brother's disappearance will continue to be an unsolved case, his direction before succumbing to the legion of the board would set me on the path to ensure his will would be carried out, and continue onward in this world, wiser from the ordeal, and with the knowledge that greater powers overlook us all, some with envious eyes and some with kind benevolence. Try again for the alternative ending. What? Oh. Yeah, sure. Let's fucking use the, let's use the board. Yeah, let's do it. Surely only good things can happen here. I even doing this through a game, I fucking hate this. I hate this right now. Why? Oh, you? You are me. You are me. You are men. Mine. Hooray! Oh, that's funny. That was cool though. Wowee. Yeah. No. So I'm cursed for all eternity. And hold on, is there more? No, there's not more. There can't be more. Mound of dirt and a hole in the ground. Kitchen cup nerds. Yeah, no, there's nothing else. Okay, that's it. Okay. Wow! Cool. I hope everyone enjoys being damned for all eternity. That was cool. I love the aesthetic of it and the ambiance. God, the guy who makes these games is really good with ambiance. Like, I think it's just pictures of a general environment and then he's downscaled graphics wise. But it's really good. Ooh. Top notch. Good show. Good game. I like it. All right. Cool. So y'all know what time it is. It is time to do that. Let me go ahead and Alt F4, close that out. And then doodly doo 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 doodly. Uh-oh. There it is. All right, let's go ahead and see what we've got for tomorrow. Yes! Yes! I've been wanting to do this one. Oh my god. This is probably one of my favorite games on the list. I've been wanting to play this for a while for you guys. Oh my gosh. So, Monster Basement it's another point and click horror game where you kind of have to escape. It was made by the same guy that made the Trapped, Pursuit, and Escape games. So, you know it's going to be top-notch animation and voice acting. I'm excited though. I gotta get that set up. Cool. I'm excited. I think you guys will enjoy that one too. Because I played that a lot when I was younger. Like it left an imprint on me. So yeah, that'll go ahead and be it for today. We'll go ahead and do Monster Basement tomorrow, and then again, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel, see what else we got. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Thank you everybody so much for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye guys.